Dorner. He wanted to reaffirm to the community about the bridges that have been built and the bonds that he hopes will not be broken.
I'm going to look into his allegations again. We're going to reopen the investigation and take a look at what of all facets of that investigation. But it's important, this is maybe the most important thing that I want you to know and I want your viewers to know. I'm not doing this to appease him. I'm doing this so that the community has faith in what the police department does. And I'm going to make a rigorous inspection to either validate or refute his claims, and we'll make that inspection public.
When you say reopen the case, you're talking about what happened in 2007 when Dorner, an African-American ex-police officer, actually said that his partner used excessive force. It kicked a suspect. There was a hearing looking into those allegations. Several witnesses came forward saying they didn't see anything like that happen. However, Dorner says there are videotapes of the suspect involved himself saying that yes, he was kicked, and his father said he was kicked. He said he was wrongfully dismissed, wrongfully terminated. And Chief, day before yesterday, I believe it was Thursday, you said that the LAPD offers no apology and that you thought that this was legal and he was rightfully terminated. So why reopen the case now?
Well, as I just said, because I don't do it to appease him. I do it so the public has confidence in the Los Angeles Police Department and its processes. And, you know, when we talk about reopening the investigation, what I said is that we're going to re-examine the investigation. We're going to go through it. We're going to re-interview witnesses if necessary. We're going to look at all the evidence. Because I think it's important that we be transparent about this. And whenever anybody raises allegations, we look at them. And that's what I've said consistently.
Will this be made public, Chief, in terms of the interviewing, the documents, and the videotapes? Will the media be able to look at these and make them public so the public is aware?
Well, part of this investigation is bounded by the rules that govern public safety employee interviews, and all of that. None of that changes. So, you know, I won't be able to make all of that public because it's against the law. And, you know, I don't control what the laws are. I won't go into whether I agree with them or not. It doesn't matter because that is the law. So we are bounded by all those things. But be assured, you know, that we will look at this and we will make sure that everything was done correctly. Now, I think that it's also important to recognize that this investigation has already been reviewed at multiple levels, including 2 levels of the court review. And so, even though all of that has happened, we're going to look at it again. And if I have to redo something or deal with an issue, I will deal with it publicly. But unfortunately, we can't make all the interviews public because that's against the law.
And